Hi all, and welcome to the Wessex League Round 9 Andy Smith events taking place at Newbury Showground. A place that I have fond memories of. Not that I had an amazing race last year, but I had the best finish racing Louis, who's still in V50s. And we had such a good race, and we ended up on the straight, finish straight. Three of us coming down the finish straight at full speed, sprinting to finish, and Louis beat me by 0.01 of a second, and Aidan beat me by like 0.3 of a second. So it was fantastic. One of the best, most fun races I've had. So I was hoping for more of the same. I was gridded third, amazing. Bit surprised at that, but I'm not really complaining. V60s in front, and loads of usual suspects were there. Matt George, Gary Barlow, Keith Sheridan, Richard Lewis, Darren Wheeler, Tony Anderson. We're all in the front row. So I was hoping we'd have a really good race, but you know, hoping is one thing, and what actually happens can be quite different, as this race proves. But yeah, I was in good spirits, looking forward to it. I think I felt just a bit more optimistic after my disastrous start at Canfield at the National Trophy last week, where I was gridded second row. Someone clipped my wheel, and I ended up at the back, so it couldn't be as bad as that. So there's a lot of banter in the V50s, and yeah, we were looking forward to it. The weather forecast was fairly dry, perhaps a shower. It does seem like V50s. It seems to be a race where you can really get mixed weather. And yeah, so yeah, it makes you really have a think about what tyres you choose. And there was all sorts today. There were, I know people were running Griffos, baby limers, and all sorts. So yeah, it was a bit of a well. Do you go with muds? Do you go intermediate? Do you go? You know, what do you go for? And depends on your skill level and everything. You make your choice. There were a lot of punctures at this race. So many people punctured, more than I can remember at any race. So there's definitely something going on at some part of the course which was causing people to puncture. So I was hoping to avoid that. I didn't get much time for scouting, and I think I missed out on that. Anyway, we're about to start. I'm hoping to get a good start, and get into the woods safely was my goal. And let's see what happens. I'm really hoping I'm going to clip in okay. Wow, cool to see a clear field. Oh, here we go. Everyone's getting a bit tense. Off we go. And that's Matt George next to me. Darren Wheeler's got the best start, and Keith Sheridan's got the best start. That's Gary's there. Matt, 936 is Matt Webber, who is clearly a hitter, and there's not normally rides Wessex. Richard Lewis getting the usual start, and someone going round the outside there. I wonder who that was. I think that was Jason Paynton again. another hitter, not normally racing Wessex, not that I know. Got caught up there, but not too bad. Had to hop a little bit, and there's Matt Webber again. Just bided his time. I'm not sure which league he normally rides in, but probably local to him, this one, so chose to come to Wessex. So I thought, well, this is pretty good. I normally start, not that great to be honest, and then build up, and I'm not that far off. Richard Lewis is just ahead. Tony. So, and I'm feeling pretty good. Doing that little bit of I must catch up a little bit, but I'm certainly not going into the red, and I feel fine. So I'm just hoping that I can just stay with the group. It looks like Gary's in the lead. Gary does his usual thing of just pulling away. Here, look at that. Just, I'm at the front, but still, you get caught in that traffic, and then you start kind of trying to catch up. And this was really messy the way I rode that. I mean, I was just really frantically trying to get back onto Richard's wheel by putting some power down. It wasn't very efficient, but it was effective enough, and I didn't do anything stupid. But I'm kind of in catch-up mode already, and I think I almost could have just sat back for a while, but I don't think that would have been a good idea either, because the pack's together. It's a good place. It's good just to be in the pack. It's just I wasn't really able to ride like that. Anyway, we'll see. Let's watch the race. It is a little bit eventful, I think. Anyway, I have enough power to bridge back. Rich there. I think that was Darren Wheeler just ahead. And we're on this narrow single track which leads to that little, we call it a dog leg, but sharp 180 turn, two 180s, and the second 180 is on the little downhill, really tricky, and we're catching the V60s here. Some guy falls over there, and what happens is, me and Richard, especially me being in the last place, you get delayed, and you're on single track, so there's hardly anywhere to park. Although Richard showed some real good race skills to get past the chap in front, and now I'm behind, hoping that he's not going to delay me too much. 928, who is that? 928 is Ian McDonald. I'm hoping he's going to go left. He does go left. I go right. I go up here, and someone comes past me. I think that is. I think I looked. I'm pretty sure that's Justin Bucktrout, or it says Bucky on his jersey. I thought, who's that? Bucky, and of course it's Justin Bucktrout, who I raced at Clanfield. I think I might have narrowly beaten him. I got a better line there, and went up the hill okay, and I'm behind Richard again, kind of thinking, well, I just need to stay close to him. There's this downhill, it's not very nice downhill, and George from Venter said, be careful going down there, you might go left is better, but I really braked there, and normally I think I'd just gone straight down there without braking, but I was cautious, which is not a bad thing. And then there was this nice little turn. I did like this little punchy climb. It felt it was good fun doing that. Just punch up on the left and get up. So I'm thinking, okay, Richard's just there. The others are just there. It's not too bad. I'll just slowly bridge over to them. I'm feeling okay. and it's Alan from Solar Pirates, one of the coaches in the V60s. I'm going to catch up to him and get down, lap already done, pop past Alan, and who is that? That's a Bracefield rider. What's his name? I know him. I just always forget his name. Malcolm Baker, that's right. Malcolm's a big lad. So, you know, there's a wind here, and I'm thinking, oh, nice place to have a little rest. At the same time, the speed that the pack in front is moving, I thought I can't really hang around, even though it's nice. So I had a little rest, and then I'm going to see him with a pull out, and then I'm going to get my head down and try and power over to them. And the last year there was a lot more on the flat, nice curvy bits. I missed that because it was quite a good place where you could put some power down, which does suit me. So limited opportunity to get some speed up, but here I am going pretty fast. You know, I've definitely caught up a bit. I'm going past this guy, and then oh god. So
Yeah.
there was only one line through there really, and I was going so fast, and I thought, oh, surely I can get past here, but that was a stupid mistake, and my wheel dropped into that. You know, I was going so fast that I basically landed on the upside of the upslope, and there's only one thing going to happen. I kind of wonder, what could you do? Could I have almost done a kind of a manual into it? Would that have worked? Someone with better skill tell me. Anyway, it did not work for me, and now I am thinking, oh god, I've totally lost the main pack now. Justin's gone past me, and yeah, and I think, well, there's only one thing I can do. I could just try and go as fast as I can, and we'll see what happens. So Justin's ahead, and I shout out to Caroline in the pits for me. I crashed, and back into this bit, and you know, just trying to take a better line. That was a bit better. I think I go left here this time. I hope I do, because that was definitely a lot better. And I'm on 473's tail, who is Scott Weaver, V60s. Get the inside line and power on. And I'm looking for Justin, who is putting some watts down, going really fast, and I just want to catch up to him really. So yeah, I was working pretty hard to try and bridge across as fast as I could. 447, that was Richard Bremner, North Hampshire RC, and then Newbury Velo, 892, Duncan Co. Newbury Velo just won British Cycling Club of the Year, I think, which is really nice, well done. I'll find out a bit more, and I've managed to get up to Justin. 891, Christopher Clark from Banjo Cycles, Paul Lloyd's Club. I must tell you about a funny conversation I had with Paul in a little bit. Let's just get through this bit here. So you know, I am, the adrenaline's flowing. I'm going fast. I've managed to catch up to Bucky. I'll call you Bucky because that's on your badge. And you know, I'm going some, just trying to get back, with the hope that maybe in later laps I might be able to catch up to others. But I don't have high hopes of that, because they're moving fast, and well, I just think it's quite hard to get a good lap time. Well, I was finding that. Anyway, I'm going a bit fast here, and I did feel I'm a little bit out of control. I'm just trying to catch up, and you had to be careful how much speed you carried into here. And I got into the left side, and then, oh my god, I've messed that up as well. there goes Stan, Martin Stanley from Didcot. I'm running here, and I think, oh God, what sort of race am I having here? This is not what the plan was. I'm still running. I think I'll remount around the corner, go down the hill, and I'm thinking, right, oh God, it might be one of those races, but you know, what I've done is I have, I think I'm going to have to, I don't think I made it, I might have made it. It's one of those ones where you make a mistake and then you try and catch up, and maybe you overcook it and you make some bad decisions. So it happens. I'm glad to see, even though I don't always really acknowledge it, but this is CX, and at every level it happens. You know, and you just see it happen to professionals at the top of their game. You have this sort of race, so I'm trying not to beat myself up too much about it, because it's just part of CX racing. That's Paul Hartland, GS Henley, who's very aware, lovely bloke, and trying to go around without sliding off. And he says, well, go, something like that. Cheers, Paul. And off I go. So, who is ahead? Is it, I guess, Martin Stanley and Justin are ahead of me. The others are long gone. And, you know, there's a tiny part of me that thought, only for a split second thought, oh, well, yeah, my race is a little bit run here. But, and I thought, well, hold on, you might as well have a good workout and see what you can learn. So I only thought that for a split second before I just got on the beans and just went as fast as I could, really. 476, that is a pedal on rider, big club. It's Dave Ray. Dave Ray, had a nice chat with Jeff Ray earlier, who I'm sure we'll see later. So yeah, brothers. Not sure who's older or who's younger. Not sure. Not much difference between them, probably. Anyway, so I'm just going to charge and see how far I can get. Hopefully I won't make. So here we are, a bit more careful this time, and off I go. So not a trouble-free race. Yeah, I was talking about Paul Lloyd. I don't know how we got into this subject, but before the race started, well before the race started, just bringing my stuff into the towards where the gazebos and stuff were. We got on the subject of just how hard the competition is, and just how difficult it is to be in shape for a long time, and the subject of food came on, and it was quite heartwarming to hear that Paul and I share I bet it's not so common, this thing where you're really good about what you eat because you're careful about weight, especially when you get older. It's so easy to to put weight on, isn't it? You have to be really careful what you eat because, well, I guess it's, if the metabolism slows down or something. Yeah. Oh God, is this where this happens? Yes, it is. Okay, I'll come back to that story. But what has happened now is my chain has got wrapped around my crank, and I just can't get it out. It's really stuck. It's really wedged. That was Ty going by. That was Duncan Edwards from Bracefield. There goes Paul Hartland. That was Robin Wilmot. There's Kath Anderson. And then I finally get it back on, I think. And then it's not turning again. So I'm down again. I think I have to turn the bike upside down. I'm not sure if I do. But yeah, everyone's going by. Yeah. It's like, oh God, what a race! There, finally done it. It felt like you try and work out how much time have you lost, and it felt like 45 seconds. It probably wasn't 45 seconds, but it felt like an eternity. Well, there you go. It's a good video for seeing a lot of riders because I've delayed so much. Newbury Fallow again. Anyway, back to Paul Lloyd. So yeah, we both share this thing where you're quite good with eating all day. You might not have much breakfast or not breakfast at all. I just want to have a black coffee, really. I quite like that. And then eat at lunchtime. You're quite good. You go through your day, and then just before bedtime, it's time to go to bed. The cupboards just call you, and packets of crisps and naughty food which you shouldn't be eating. I sometimes just have a slice of toast and stuff. Think, why am I doing this? I'm just minutes away from going to bed, and I start eating loads of food. And then you start hating yourself. Well, maybe that's a bit strong. Kicking yourself for thinking I've been good all day and I'm just throwing it away here. And yeah, I'm not alone. Paul, you're like me in that respect. And if anyone else is like that and struggles to control their food intake at night, that time before bed, then I don't know, let me know at the next race or comment, sure, up to you. But yeah, it was quite funny, kindred spirits talking about the challenges of eating well, and it's all part of training, isn't it? It's all part of trying to get better. It's not just the training and everything and the technique, of which I've displayed very little today, making the right decisions. There's so much to it, and part of it is how much you weigh, and you can be heavier, obviously, and be an absolute weapon. What's all power to weight,
nightmare.
Yeah, but unnecessary weight. That's the thing. If it's not doing you any good, then it's just slowing you down, isn't it? Obviously it's a balance, but yeah. Let's put it this way: eating loads of sugary thins and fatty thins and stuff full of carbs probably is not the best thing to do at 11 o'clock at night. And yeah, I must put my hand up that I consistently fail at eating well. Eating that period is bad for me. Anyway, I've been talking about that for too long. So I'm in catch-up mode. 875. Who is that? 75. I have no idea. Sorry. Oh, Florent Bourdoin, Summertown Cycles. So V50s. I never know whether I'm in V50s or V60s. It's all quite confusing. So this is a race for a place. Yeah, I've not seen you before. Well, let's see what happens. I have no idea what's going to happen. He looked really young. I walked past him. I thought, oh, he looks really young. I mean, people say that about me, that I look really young. Well, I do look quite young. It's my Japanese and Nigerian blood makes me look young. 884. Chris Montague, Kingston Wheelers CC. So, yeah, my leg power is good, so I'm just going to push on and see who else I can catch. So let's see. So I've had over the handlebars, sideways lie down, chain wrap around. Hopefully that's the last one. I can't remember, but I'm just you know, racing to get as fast as I can. Hopefully catch as many people as I can. So let's see who is next on the list. It looks like the same club as Matt George, who is Twickenham CC, and Stuart Gillies. He's also Twickenham CC, so I wonder who that is. No doubt we'll see in a minute. I don't think it's Stuart, because Stuart's a really big guy and doesn't look as big as Stuart, but I could be wrong. 8. Oh, I can't see. 8, 8, 6, something like that. What is Stuart? 689. Is that 689? I can't. Looks like 8, 8. 8, 8. Oh, it's Matthew Heap. Twickenham CC, there you go. Matthew Heap. So, yeah, gonna go around. Oh, maybe not. Oh, duck round the inside, nip in. Bit of cheer from Caroline. Thank you. And over here, oh, got a bit far, but not too bad. I'm a bit wary of this section after what happened to me before. How did it happen? I think it was rider error. I think I changed down a lot of gears, and then before I had pedals, I think by bouncing on the ground, the bumpy ground, it got wrapped around somehow, and then when I tried to pedal, it was absolutely locked tight, and I had to come to a complete stop. Who is that? 476. Is this David Ray again? 476. Yeah, it is Dave Ray. They're probably thinking, what are you doing here? I've seen you already. And then who's next? At least there was lots of people to chase, you know, which is always motivating. Who is that? 442. That's Robin Wilmot. I've raced Robin loads. That was the last time I raced Robin. That was at the museum, Milestones Museum. Yeah, apologies, Robin. I bumped into you on that race. I haven't put the video up yet because just haven't had a chance to. But yeah, kind of you went one way and I thought you'd go the other way, and I went for a gap that was very tight. So apologies for that, Robin. So I sat behind Robin, who is normally very metronomic, kind of really consistent lap times, doesn't make mistakes. So yeah, I knew that I wouldn't be going much faster, so I just stayed behind Robin to hopefully not make a mistake. Well, I crashed here last lap, and yeah, you have to really watch your line. Really have to watch your line, not just your line, but how fast you are on that line. So I really had to. I didn't think this was very slippery, to be honest. But getting up here was so hard. It was grip. I was on baby lines a lot. I've just absolutely come to a standstill. Back wheel just slipping, and then is if you're going up a climb like that and you come to an unexpected hole, you're always going to have a bad remount. Always. Bad dismount. I had a bad dismount there. Come to a complete stop. CX is all about moving all the time, so I clearly wasn't doing that. And look at the gap that Robin's got because he was able to ride it. So you know, I'm charging again. I've had a few setbacks already, so this is nothing new for me. And you know, I've got power to burn, so let's smash it up here as fast as I can and keep going. Let me say well done to Anna Heathcote. Anna Heathcote, who hasn't ridden a CX race since 2020. She's 17. I think she's 17. Matt Heathcote's daughter, and I ride with Matt and Anna at Monday nights at Portsmouth North End circles, which is always good fun, really good training, yeah, we've all been badgering Anna to give CX a go. She's really strong, and she's skillful as well. I mean, she can remount really well. Yeah, we've been badgering her to, oh God, give it a go, I think you'll like it. She raced in the juniors and did really well. She punctured like many people did, and borrowed my bike for the second half of the race, and she did really well. So well done, Anna, for riding an unfamiliar bike and doing really well. So hope to see you on another race course soon. So I've managed to bridge over to Robin after losing all that time. Obviously all these efforts cost, but that's what I'm here for. And I'm probably having a little rest behind Robin after that effort to get across to him. And I now know that overtaking in this section probably not the best idea. Yeah, I'd love to know how some of the faster riders were going through that. I'd love to know that, because there's some fast times out. I mean, the guy who won it, who was at Matt Webber, I mean, he did a 5:49 lap, which is bloody fast. Here I go past Robin, and let's see who's ahead. I know that people ahead of me, I know that Tyrone Miller and Martin Stanley are ahead of me, and Justin, but I know they're quite a long way ahead, so I don't really hold out much hope, but I'm going to go as fast as I can and see if I can catch them. 472. Robert Tutt, I know Robert, I've met Robert in my first race, I met Robert. And 474 Angus, good old Angus, lovely bloke. And must have some sort of forces connection, because I think it says Army Cycling on that. I think it is another, is it Sarah Tom? Sorry, I've got that name wrong. But I think she's Army as well. I think they're organising a CX race in January. I think mid-January, open to everyone. I think it's like £3.50 or something. A midweek race at Army Forces base or something like that. There's Angus. Hi, Angus. So yeah, it'd be nice to do that if I could blag a bit of time off work, and do a new course. It is fun doing a new course. I mean, also love doing the same courses, but it's nice to do a new course. And my favourite so far this season has been Falkirk. That was absolutely superb. 466. It's Paul Kelly from GS Henley. It's not that's Paul Kelly. It's not Paul Hartland, who I think is behind. It's very confusing when you're moving back and forwards, as I have been in this race. So Paul Kelly is V60s. Oh well, that's an overtake. An overtake in the single track is impressive to get around in that space of time. And I'm a little bit wary of it. I mean, none of my crashes hurt at all. I think I managed to hit a few thorns and things, but not much at all. I was fine, and I wish I wasn't able to get as much speed here because I was in traffic. Slippery. Oh, that's quite nice. I think I overtook 2 or 3 people there. That was cool. And now I've got 882. Who is 882? Oh, I don't know who that is. 882. No.
Sorry.
Oh, and that one didn't go very well. 883. Oh, 82. Emerson Kent, who DNF'd. I wonder if you punctured Emerson. It must have happened pretty soon. Oh, I think it was lap 5. You're going at a decent pace. Yeah, bad luck. And in front of Emerson is good old Duncan, who I see on most races at some point. Emerson went left, which was the right line, so I had to go really wide and keep going, which was a waste of energy, frankly. I was going to say something else, but I forgot myself now. Well, my train of thought, it happens a lot in these one takes. Grip wasn't, it rained a tiny bit, it drizzled a bit, and it got a little bit slippery, but not much more so. I loved powering up there. You could really gain a bit of time and just fly around there. And Duncan's putting some speed on, and I'm thinking, let's get some more speed down here and see who we can catch. So I don't hang around, and I get off Duncan's wheel, probably just crossing the line. Thought I did. Here I go. I say to Duncan, get on my wheel and let's see who we can get to. And he does. Duncan gets on my wheel. I don't go completely crazy, but I go at a good pace, and off we go. You might as well get a bit of a benefit from the tow, and you know, I'm feeling good. I mean, I guess that is the one good thing about this is that my physical form was pretty good. I felt all right. Now that I think is Jeff Ray, because Jeff wears knee pads because he has sore knees or arthritis or something like that, and flat handlebars. So that is definitely Jeff. I had a nice chat with Jeff before the race, and yeah, off he goes, ahead of his brother, and I think Jeff used to be a runner, and he's SRAM. I didn't realise he was SRAM.
Hi, Jeff.
Say hi Jeff. Which is really nice club. Got Mark. Sorry, I don't know what your surname is, Mark. Obviously, to Tony Anderson, you see everywhere, and his son Josh. Yeah, really nice club. I've said it before, I always thought you should be sponsored by SRAM. Get some SRAM kit or something. That'd be so nice. I wonder what club gets the best sponsorship in the Wessex League. Who gets the best sponsorship? That would be so cool to be sponsored by someone. Oh, I haven't said anything about this, but big shout out to Lomas Wheels, Ben Darnton, who makes, you see them everywhere in CX, but he sells a lot of wheels, doesn't he? But yeah, I'm riding some of Ben's new carbon CX wheels, and they're lovely. They're lovely. I thought I might have broken them at Derby because I landed on them and made an awful noise. There's Dave Morgan.
You alright?
Just nipping past.
Okay.
876. Who is that? 876. Could be anywhere. Jonathan Chadwick. From, where is he from? High Wycombe Cycling Club. It's come a bit of a distance. I've dropped Duncan, so he's fallen back a bit. Given I haven't crashed for a while, so I am speeding along as fast as I can. I think that it's going to sound obvious, but I think scouting really helps, and the Belgians, the Dutch, the way they run races on over in Belgium is that on the day before or something, you can just go ride the course as much as you want. So they ride it, and they find all the bits they think they can do 100%, and they adopt that, whatever technique it is, and they get good at it. And especially when you're not as quite as skillful, or well, way below that sort of skill level. I think I need to try and spend a bit more scouting rather than just turning up. I did a couple of laps. Maybe something like that. It wasn't enough, really, because I was unsure about some of the lines. You saw where I crashed. Very, very much avoidable stuff. 464. Oh, it's 464. Chris Hutchins, fellow Club Venter, another big popular club. 47, a Beckley rider. I wonder if that's Mike Williams. Yeah, 475. It was Mike Williams. Hi, Mike. Down I go. Yeah. So that's my lesson. I'm going to try and take some more time to scout because that would help me. This looks like Paul Hartland's club, GS Henley, but that is not Paul Hartland. That's 430. Who is that? Everyone's coming so fast. I'm not getting a chance to see. That was Charlie Smith. Oh, hi Charlie. I didn't say hello to you. From me on Valley Cycle Club. Charlie's wife is Debs, who is very closely connected to Solar Pirates, and she helped to run the women's only kind of taster session to CX a few weeks ago, which was really nice of her and Helen Pattinson. So that was Charlie, and we'll see who's next. I'm quite confused now. This could be the last lap. I think it is the last lap. Yes, it is. Every now and then I've got a glimpse of, there's Ty. That was perfect timing. Ty's next in line. Every now and then I've got a glimpse of him. I was trying to catch him, but there's just not enough time. Thank you, that rider from North NHRC. You knew I was there, and you knew I was coming, and you gave me some space, so thank you very much. Sorry I didn't see your number to thank you with your name. I just need more time. I said to Ty afterwards, not much of a spoiler really, is it? One more lap, and maybe I could have caught him. So yeah, that was quite a nice line. It was fun. I was feeling good, as I said. Feeling good, but you saw the race. But yeah, there you go. There you go. Sorry, I'm not going to say that anymore. Next week is another national, isn't it? It's the one in Birmingham, West Bromwich, Sandwell Park, I think it is. And no one knows what the course is like. And I'll be going. Quite a lot of pirates going to that, so that should be fun. I was talking to a girl called Zoe Parker, who is who I met at Clanfield at the Nationals. She is, I'm not sure if she's a junior or she is under 23s, but she's a real live wire, and she said that Sandwell Park it's a public park. It's like a flat bit, you know, and then there's like a hilly section, so it might be quite punchy. So we'll see. It's been wet today, and I think it's gonna be wet, not super wet, but wet all week. So it could be a muddy race. Maybe one for the muds. We'll see. But I'll be racing there. There's no other race this weekend, I don't think. No Wessex race, and then it's the regionals. The south one is at where is it? It's at Morridon Sporting Hub, the Swindon course that Rob Short organises. Adam Short was racing. I didn't see him, but after breaking his collarbone at Derby, it was nice to see him back on a bike. So well done. Look after yourself, Adam, and hopefully you'll go from strength to strength. 3, 7, 5 or 6. Simon Hall, Crabwood CC. I've not met anyone from Crabwood CC, yet Crabwood organise one of the rounds of the Wessex League. I don't even know where Crabwood is. But you know, well done for organising a whole race. Cause I don't know if you have the benefit of, say, Solar Pirates, who've got loads of parents to help put on these races. So yeah, well done. I've not seen Crabwood riders. Getting towards the end of the race, Newbury fellow. I'm not sure if that's the same fellow guy that I saw, but I don't think it is. Once more up here. Failed, unfortunately. Oh, what a waste.
Such a pain.
There wasn't a smooth run up there. I felt left was better grip, but it was hard to get a smooth run up there. And maybe it got more cut up as people's back wheels were spinning. Yeah, I don't know. Down here, there's no sign of Ty. I think I might have caught him out the corner of my eye a little bit, but he's not coming towards me because Ty's really strong. So very difficult to catch him. I'll see him. So good news. I felt good. Oh, that was Martin Stanley, wasn't it? So, and there's Ty. There he is. He said he could see me out the corner of his eye, getting closer and closer. Just not enough time. Oh, little slip there. So I was trying to go too fast. And there's Ty. It's just not enough time. But I'm still going as fast as I can. Oh well, of course I can't not mention Richard Lewis. Well done, Richard. Again. And I almost hear the Jaws music. You know, it's now 6-3 to me. There's plenty of races left where we're going to be competing. Oh, shout out to Richard again. Richard, Ade and Keith Sheridan are all going to be going to the Worlds in somewhere in Italy. Is it Varese or somewhere in northern Italy? So I hope you guys have a good race there. I think that's in like 2 weeks or so. Yeah. There's Darren, Keith, Tony, all post-race chat. Yeah, so well done to Richard, who has absolutely clobbered me on this race. Had a good race, must have been really strong. Look forward to racing you again. And you know, there's Bucky, Justin. Yeah. This is almost what happened like last season. I was ahead, but Richard's superior skills started to pay more dividends when the courses got trickier. So I'm going to have to try and pull out the stops to stay ahead of him. So let's see what happens. But thanks Andy Smith for putting on the excellent event. Very enjoyable. See you all soon at a race. Take care. Cheers everyone. Bye.
Hard, but it's not.
You just need a lot of power to get in street.
And then
those are my best bits really.
You could carry some. I thought it'd suit you today.
Yeah, well I think it does, but I didn't get a clean run, so. And then you know when you make a mistake, and then
it just gets in your head.
Yeah, and then you try and catch up.
Yeah.
And that's what I did.
You get in a bit of a lull and then you think, oh, I've got to go again.
Yeah, and then my chain got right properly wrapped around. It took me like 45 seconds to get out. So I don't know.
Just compare lap times.
Get my bike. There you go, there's CX.
Good.
Yeah.
Are you going to go on Saturday?
Huh?
You going next week?
Yeah. You going?
Yeah, I'm going to go.
Oh, yeah?
Representing the Southerners.
That's it.
Even though I'm a Northerner. Well, my parents live north Coventry, so I'm going to stay up on Friday.
Yeah.
It's only an hour and a bit. It's not far, is it?
Yeah.
It's easy. Are you going to go up Saturday morning?
We go up on Friday.
Yeah. Because those course recons are so useful.
Yeah.
On Friday.
Yeah, I just like a relaxed Saturday, and our race is quite early.
Yeah.
So,
do you know what kind of course it is?
I know all this is a public park. Yeah.
I know whether it's elevated, if it's comparable to any of our courses.
I don't really know, to be honest.
It looks like there's some woodland.
Somebody said there was flat and then there was a hill.
And it's going to be like drizzle all week, innit? So might be a bit damp.
Yeah.
I've got a question for you. So I was going to get some limers to have, but did you feel those were under-treaded today a little bit?
No. I think they were fine, to be honest.
Yeah, well, I think you got a lot of pressure in you.
Yeah. I think I got about 18.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's 18.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I was 25 on the full mud.
Wow. What were you on?
22. But I didn't have any problems with grip.
Yeah.
I was really harder.
Yeah. Maybe
it might just be my. Oh yeah, that is good.
Yeah.
You feel that compared to yours?
No, not really.
Mine's at 25.
I guess if the size.
Really big knobs.
Yeah, I've got some of those. They're really good. Yeah, I like them. Yeah. Right.
I like the shorts and the full mud.
Yeah. All right. See you later. Well done.
I don't know. I saw you lying down over there and I was like, oh,
I had a few.
You're not meant to lie down.
I know. What? Yeah, where did I fall first? After I fell first, because there was that guy who fell in front of you on that twisty bit. There was a bit of carnage.
I thought when I let us off, I thought, we're going to catch up right.
Yeah, and then I think I was trying to get by and completely lost it, and then I tried to catch up again. Got
a bit quite tactical because there was kind of group of us and that made it a lot faster.
Yeah, and then I got my chain really wrapped around. I lost almost a minute trying to untangle it. So after that I knew I was toast. So I just
Josh has had one already, haven't he? His hands.
There you go.
Do what you can do.
Yeah. 6-3. That's what I was thinking through the race. 6-3.
I wasn't even thinking about that. I was thinking.
Yeah, good.
Well, I knew Gary had gone quite early on.
Yeah.
And then we were kind of like in a bit of a group, like me, Keith, Matt, Tony, and I was like, okay, that quickly, we need to let these field races just going to go.
Yeah.
And then so I had a bit of momentum on the back of the group and just shot past the ball and just thought, even if it toes to Gary.
Yeah, yeah.
And then ended up with me and Keith, and then Gary came out the pits in front of Keith.
Oh.
So and the other two had already gone.
Yeah.
Matt and another guy.
Yeah.
I think there was someone in front of them.
Yeah.
So anyway, I got to go doing that stuff.
What was? Where did you finish? Oh, right.
Six, seven, I think it's 6, 7. Right, come on, let's go get my bike and get out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were going well. I've been quite a long way before.
Alright.
Yeah, that was hard, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, that's when you have a lie down like I did.
What, in the tree?
Yeah,
How
quite.
did you come up with it?
I came quite a few times. Yeah.
I like it when it's a bit slippery.
Yeah, it's good. Well done, Ty.
What happened?
Oh, I got my chain wrapped around my here. I couldn't get it out for ages, and I crashed a few times.
Up the top of there.
Huh?
It's a big gear course, you don't have to go up the top of that.
I know. I don't know how. I just bad driving.
You just wanted a bit more content for the YouTube.
Well,
Let's
there's
get on all three.
not too good, Angus.
Not too good?
No, I
Too good?
had a few lie downs, Angus.
Did you?
Yeah,
Did you?
yeah.
Well,
I went over my handlebars. Well, that was dramatic.
if you don't come off, you're not trying. That's the thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're still catching me. You were right. I was starting to panic a bit. I could see you coming.
Yeah, I was. I needed one more lap.
Yeah, you needed one more lap.
One more lap. Yeah. Yeah. Good. You had a good race?
Yeah, because I enjoyed it.
Yeah. I did too. I did too. Yeah. See you.